What's up, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. I'm actually freaking on time today. Feels good. We're gonna need to get things started nice and quick because my energy's capped out and we got stuff to do, man. We got tons of stuff to do, so let's get on with it. What do I want to say today, even? Let's see. Dearest Rat Marvel Champions. I'm leaning towards guillotine or fix it for the buff. What say you? Yes. Oh no. Leave. Okay. Sweet. All right. What's up, everybody? Beans full breakfast. First one in here. Dang, dude. Dark Stank Dungeon coming through with the freaking quickness once again. This man does not fail. It's so fast, dude. Slap. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it, man. All right, let's get started. Let's get things started, man. Dark, I still don't know how you do it that fast, man. Freaking crazy, dude. so fast. But all right. Sup, BG? Earliest I've managed. Dawson, welcome. Magoo, what up, Redwood? What's up, everybody? All right, let's. Did I hit? I think it helps already, but I just want to double check, make sure I got that loyalty. Gonna need that soon coming up. Let me take a peek in AQ real quick. I think we're good here. Yep, boss is still linked. Okay. Let's do a little bit of an energy dump. I think that's next on the list. What was I gonna say? I've been slowly making my way through Cavalier. I've been stalled and uncollected. Everything else is done. But I've been stalled and uncollected for a reason. But let me go ahead and pop in here real quick. I might as well just begin this now. I was trying to save this revive. Where is it? There it is. I was trying to save this revive until like the next month, till we're closer to the next month. But at this point, I mean, whatever. I might as well just collect it. It's one revive. Who cares? I need to dump this energy more than anything. So, let's go do that. Let's do it to it. Let me change this to this. There we go. And all right. Love you, BG. Switching between your stream and Mr. Lagsy. All right, sounds good, dude. Brian being on time, impossible. Blasphemy. I know. It's a wild concept. I'm still new to it myself. Popping my daily cap. Wish me luck, Dan. Good luck to you, man. Best of luck to you. BG, can we see McFabio again like Lags Jr.? No. Lags Jr., it's a different... His is like an actual second account that he's playing from time to time, whereas me with McFabio, that was a 1 week challenge. However, I'm still considering doing another 1 week challenge at the end of this month. So, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I might do it. Have to think about it. Oh man, I gotta write myself a note. I need to check the rewards. That's the final thing that I need to just double check. That's the only thing that would like hold me back. If I think the rewards are too garbage for a new account challenge, then I'm not gonna do it. But hopefully the rewards are solid enough. And yeah, man, new account challenge would be the way to go. Let me just write a note for myself so I don't forget to look after the stream tonight. Side event rewards. Check them. That's my note. Check them. AP Waves, thank you for the buck, dude. AP Waves, I don't see a message from you. If there's a last message, for some reason it didn't go through, man. Oh, wait, here we go. It's way after the fact, but what's up, BG? My luck has run out since you gave me Doom. It goes on cooldown like that, man. My luck is also probably gone, although I still feel pretty good about the champion I pulled after Doom, which was Killmonger, so not too bad, I guess. But yeah, man, your luck will come back. You just got to give it some time, you know? Get a wee bit of time. What up, Donut Cop? Easy. At the end of the month, it's the 22nd. There's only a week left. I mean the end of the monthly event quest when I say end of the month. You know, because we need to get as many keys as possible. That's going to be crucial for the challenge, is just to end up with, I mean, how many do you get in total? It's like 30 something. I think it's like 35 or something like that. If I start a new account, I wonder if I get the 2 bonus keys that they gave everyone. That'd be really interesting. Oh, man. I just realized they're probably not going to do this, but dude, if I could have got that glory from the AQ correction stuff, because you didn't even have to play Alliance Quest to get that. Ah, that'd have been so good. That would have been like cheating though, so what's up, B? AP Waves, I was about to read your same comment that I already read. He's rank 3 though, so can't complain. Nice, dude. Very nice. BG, after the last maintenance update, my game won't stop crashing after every fight. Dang, dude. I don't know what to tell you. If I were in your position, I would probably try uninstalling and reinstalling. And if that doesn't work, then, you know, get a message to the support and on the forums and stuff like that. So I'm not sure what's going on there. William Papp sent it over too, saying tweet mother trucks. All right, William, give me 1 sec on that. Hang on. Let me just slay this blade real quick. Get out of here, blade. All right, William. What do we got here? Oh yeah. Or maybe I should say it like this. Oh yeah. My best Macho Man voice. Yeah, there we go. I got Thronebreaker today. Oh, dude, nice. With my first rank 3. Ooh, and what a rank 3 it is, man. That is the same rank 3 that I got too, man. Nice, dude. Congrats, man. Sick stuff. The fresh Thronebreaker title. Feels good. Thank you for the 2 as well. Congrats. PG, going for my first ever feature grind right now. About to hit 11 mil. Alright, good luck. Really think Omega's gonna go so low? It's kind of hard to say. I mean, obviously, I believe he's one of the strongest champs in the entire game. I literally think he's the overall best mutant champion, and that's really saying something when thinking about just all the different super powerful mutant champs in this game, right? So I think a lot of people have him though, and that's why he's not going to go that high, just because the champion's been out for, you know, 2.5 years at this point, and there's 300 spots, and lots of people pop open the dual class crystals, and just might already have Omega Red. So yeah, I do think he's going to go about 35, but man, it's a guess. You know, it's so hard to actually guess accurate numbers for these arenas. So it's just an estimate at the end of the day. Do what you can, but that's what I think he's gonna go for approximately. All right, do I have anything else on this map here? No, I do not. Let's dump a little bit more energy though. We'll go straight up this time through this havoc. Evening, Bald God. What up, Taylor Bost? How you doing? Hold on a second. This ain't Omega Red Arena. Just kidding. How is everybody? What up, dude? Yeah, I'll be in the arena in just a moment. Gotta dump this energy. So for the new 1 week account challenge, you can name it Dags. Only like the name a little. Yeah. Dragon Dagger. I can't imagine why. That name sounds cool, man. Is that name taken? I feel like that name would be taken just because, you know, this game's been around for a while. All the cool names are taken, except for McFabi and Unza, of course. I mean, they are now, though. I have an idea for what I want to call the account already, by the way. I've had an idea for a very long time, literally just waiting until the right moment. I've got a few lined up already, man. Like, dude, you guys have no idea how much I want to do new account challenges. It's just, if the side quest ain't right, then I can't do it. It's not gonna be good. I'm still very hesitant about this month's, but I'm gonna really take a closer look tonight and figure it out. Because it could start as early as like Monday or something. Who knows? Angel of Death sending over $1. Thank you, dude. Saying, hey BG, think Bulwark is broken. I applied a bleed from Warlock's Heavy to remove the indestructible buff from Strife and didn't work. Abdul also had the same issue, but with applying Omega's degen. I don't even know how Bulwark works. That's a Alliance War, right? It's like the Alliance War defense tactic. I don't even know what Bulwark it does, to be honest. What does it do? What's the description on it? I could maybe check War if that's the node that we have in War, but I don't even know if it is. Yes, benefits #metal. But how do you get yeah, I don't know what the interaction there is. I don't know if I've ever played against Bulwark. The nodes we play up against, like the nodes we play against, they're always so similar. It's always like the same defensive tactic for all 12 wars or something. Next account, you should break out the beanie again like you did the one time. Name the new account Beanie Grant. That's not a bad idea, except I'd maybe just call it Beans with 12 Z's, because of course, you know, everything else would be taken. Oh, Mr. Sinister. I guess 5-hit combos still kill pretty quick though, huh? Later, Mr. Sinister. Any word on when Cavalier Arena crystals are coming? It's been over a year since Kabam said they were coming soon in the roadmap. Has the roadmap become new bases? I don't think it's been over a year since the roadmap. Has it been? Maybe they announced that before the roadmaps. The roadmaps themselves, they didn't come out until like July though, I think, right? I have no idea though. I have no idea when that stuff's coming now. You guys voting for? I'm stuck between Joe Fixit and Guillotine. I'd like to see either of them. Okay, metal defenders gain indestructible buff when they lose 3% health. Metal attackers remove buff with a dot. Okay. Interesting. Okay, and both Warlock and Omega are metal. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I mean, it sounds like it's a bug. If you can get like a clip, upload it, like share a clip with Kabam so they can see what's going on and figure out how to fix it. That would suck if this was like the actual Alliance War season. And something like that happened. Oh, by the way, guys, I ended up getting 4-star Jabari. Didn't get the 5-star because I stopped short in that arena yesterday, but I ended up, you know, putting up 8 million and scooped up 4-star Jabari, so tiny little addition to the account here. Would have been nice to go for the 5-star, but just did not have the grind in me. Trying to work on getting some other stuff done at the moment, so. All right, let's go hit the arena. BG, since you don't spend money, will the spring cleaning event be of no help to you? Sounds like it, Bennett. I actually never even read the like the announcement for it, because I just assumed, yeah, it's all for money. At one point in time I thought it was a split. I thought it was going to be like the 4th of July type event where you can get some stuff even without spending money. But then somebody let me know, like, oh no, spring cleaning is different. Spring cleaning is pretty much money only. So I never even bothered to look at the announcement. I probably should though. Or wait, actually, what's in the announcement? Did they? I guess they probably haven't said what you can get yet, because I haven't heard anyone say like, oh, should I get this awakening gem or something like that, if there's gonna be an awakening gem, that is. So I guess there's no point in even looking at the moment anyway. Guillotine should definitely get the buff. Us old school players owe it to her, since she helped out in some pretty hard times. Realm of Legends, Wolverine, to name a few. I do like, man, I've wanted Joe Fixit to get buffed forever. But you're right, like Guillotine, she is an icon of the contest. She is the most important story character in the contest, and I feel like she needs the love, you know. And she is really cool. I love that she is a mystic champion with a badass looking sword, and I don't know, man, just everything about her super cool. Like, hold on, can we pull up a picture real quick?
Man loves
I have her as the 5-star now, right? Yeah, I sure do. God, she looks awesome, dude. I don't know, she's got like a pretty simple look to her overall. Like nothing flashy. I mean, except for that giant sword, I guess. But she's like, I feel like they intentionally left her a little bit more on the like not as flashy side in terms of like the rest of her outfit and everything. Just she's like a little bit shrouded in mystery with that hood on and stuff, you know. But then she has that big ass sword, which is awesome. And yeah, man, I would love if they buffed her. But then we have Joe Fixit, who I don't think I even have. I never pulled Joe Fixit as like a 6-star, right? Oh, I can't even see in this arena. I don't think I even have him as a 5-star, so because he's one of those exclusive 5-stars, right? Hold on, let me go check my 6-stars. Hold on. Hold the heck on here, man. Oh no, I do have him as a 6-star. Oh yeah, so they should definitely buff Joe Fixit then. Now, Joe Fixit, you know, honestly, like visually, I think he's kind of cool. I like that he's wearing a suit. I'm not usually a fan of characters that use guns as like their special abilities, because in my opinion, a character that can like shoot out energy, just you know, they could just have that control over energy to have like some projectile shot or whatever, that's way cooler than guns. Except in Joe Fixit's case, it's a freaking Tommy gun, which immediately just ups the level of cool factor right there. He synergizes, I don't think it shows it here. Yeah, it doesn't show it here, but he synergizes with Kingpin, who is currently my favorite skill champion in the game. So running these two big bodies together, that'd be awesome. What is that synergy again anyway? For Kingpin, oh yeah, plus 100% Rage Purify ability accuracy. So that'd be incredible. Yeah, that'd be so good. Yeah, they'd probably, or they'd maybe change Joe Fixit's side of it. I don't know. Oh, and then they're buffing Hood too. So, well, I was gonna say you could run all three together, but that wouldn't really make sense. You don't need to run all three of them together. You just need one or the other. So, would that even matter to me if I'm already gonna have Hood on the team? I don't know. I'm torn. Is all I'm getting at. There's a lot that could be said about it, but I'm torn. Growler 64 out, set it over 5. Thank you, man. Saying whoops, 6-star mole man, or whoop, 6-star mole man. Excuse me. Good stream, dude. Congrats on the 6-star mole, dude. the mole god. Congrats. Awesome stuff, man. Thank you very much for the 5 as well. But yeah, Mole Man, terrific pull these days. Used to be not so terrific. Now, oh yeah. Great pull, dude. All right, let's get back to the arena grind here, though. Torrance, sent an over 5. Thank you, Torrance. Saying, my dude, hope you had a great day. I did have a good day, man. Hopefully you did too. Thank you very much for the 5. Yeah, I mean, today, all I can really tell you guys is making lots of preparations for the future and future videos and stuff like that. Didn't upload anything today. I'm not sure if I'll have a video available for tomorrow either. I'm working on a good one, is all I could say. So it's taking a little bit more time than usual, and then preparing some other things. So yeah. My channel might be a little bit light on the on content for a couple of days, but it's only going to be for a couple of days, and then should get some good stuff going. So yeah. Agent Carmichaels, yeah, and an overbuck. Thank you, dude. Saying, hey BG, hope you're doing good. Don't know who created 6.2.5, but it must be the same person who came up with the stun immune node. Too many stun immune fights, taking a break. Dude, that quest is the definition of brutal in this game, man. I still, to this day, for a single quest overall, at the time of its release, I think 6.2.5 is the most difficult quest. You know, I mean, I think as time goes on, I don't know how it compares to, like, if you had an equal roster going to like 7.2 or something like that, but you know, with the time in between and being able to develop our rosters and things like that, more variants have come out, all that good stuff. Act 7 is not nearly as bad, but 6.2.5 still to this day, but especially right when it came out, my goodness, absolutely brutal. So yeah, man, take your time with it. Take your time with it. It's nasty content, man. Give yourself plenty of rest and break in between and all that. It's got to be Thor Jane Foster or Agent Venom. I think those are both good options too. I definitely thought about both of those champs. But at the end of the day, I just want to see Guillotine or Joe Fixit more. Honestly, I don't care that much who gets the buff. As long as they're buffing some champion, as long as they're continuing the trend of buffing champions, that's really all that matters to me. So I'm not going to be going hard, like trying to get people to vote for the same champs as me. But if I had to pick, it'd be between Joe Fixit and Guillotine, and I think I would side more with Joe Fixit, but that might be selfish for 2 reasons. Number 1, I have Joe Fixit as a 6-star. Well, actually 3 reasons. So I have Joe Fixit as a 6-star. Number 2, synergizes with Kingpin. And number 3, I think the science class could use a little bit more love. I don't think the science class is the weakest, but as other class types get buffed up, it feels like the science class, outside of like some of the absolute dominant champions like Torch, Eye-Bomb, Void, it'd be nice to have more options, is all I'm saying. Whereas I don't necessarily feel the same way for Mystic. Mystic, it feels like we've got some pretty good options. Let me go do the other arena. What am I doing? Let's get some 6-stars rolling in here. Esmir sent it over to saying, bet you thought of Thor Jane Foster more since rank up roulette. Oh man, dude, going back to the rank up roulette days. I miss rank up roulette. Should bring that back maybe. Now that tier 2 alpha are going to be a little bit more available, it's tempting. It's kind of tempting to bring it back, I will say. Probably still won't, but I could. For those of you that don't know what Esmir's talking about, I made a I started a series. I never really continued it. I just started it. It was called Rank Up Roulette. I remember making like a sweet thumbnail for it too, man. Hold on, I was like proud of this thumbnail. Actually, no, I don't know if I'll be able to find it that quickly. I was gonna try to find it real quick, but anyway, it's a sweet thumbnail. And whatever champion, like I would open up a 5-star crystal, and no matter what champion popped out of that crystal, I had to take them to rank 4. This was, how long ago was this, man? This was like 2 years ago, it feels like. And rank 5 was still like way too much of a resource investment to even think about. But rank 4 was like still pretty hefty, it felt like. I think there was only maybe 2 variants out at the time or something, so we didn't have a lot of rank up gems yet. Anyway, another, I mean, Ant-Man is also on the list. We haven't talked about Ant-Man, but Ant-Man, he's making it to my teams a lot more now that I'm using Ghost. So if they buffed Ant-Man too, I don't really want to see him get buffed. If I'm being honest, I'd rather the other champs get buffed first, but if he does get buffed, hey, wouldn't be the worst thing. Dragon Daggers, yeah, $1 saying, Hollywood, I bought a wig today, cost me $1. It was a small price to pay. Oh. Boo. Boo, dude. Really? Small price to pay. Dragon Dagger. Take a lap for that, dude. Bring your wig with you. Boo. They should change Joe Fixit visually to Tom Hanks from Road to Perdition. Both Special 1 and Special 2 will look awesome. Never seen that movie. I'm trying to imagine it. I mean, Tom Hanks, he's a pretty thin dude. But I'm guessing he was wearing a suit or had a Tommy gun, like the way Joe Fixit does. Angel of Death and $1 saying, no one vote for Kamala Khan, so we don't have to worry about Sweet exploding. Oh man. Yeah, I'll be honest, Kamala Khan is probably dead last on my list of champions I want to see buffed. I'd still like to see her buffed just like any other champion, but just not very interested in Kamala Khan. If I'm just being honest, I rather all 5 of them, all 5 of the other champions would easily make it on my list before Kamala Khan would. Part of it's like, you know, we have other we have 3 other Cap Marvels in the game, or you know, one of them's Ms. Marvel or whatever, and yeah, they're different enough. I don't, you know, they feel more different than like the Iron dudes, in my opinion. But at the same time, hey, the Miracles, and over $1 as well. Thank you very much. Saying, I guess I'm as bad at saving money in real life as I am saving gold in this game. Oh no, are you out of gold? or money, or both? Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. If that is the case, then please, no more super chats. But yeah, thank you very much. You know, I feel like I've always been better at holding in-game resources than real life resources. As cheap as I am in real life, For some reason, I still never seem to have that much money. Whereas in game, it's like, oh yeah, sweet. I'm Scrooge McDuck, going for a swan dive in my vault of treasures here. Just so little gold. Yeah. Have you done the side quests? Haley, I don't know how much gold is in there on each of the difficulties, but I remember some people calling out like that they actually got a pretty decent amount of gold. Might be worth a shot. What do you guys think the lowest I could go to get Omega Red from Arena? Well, I've got my predictions in the bottom left corner of the screen. That is not a save score. That is what I'm guessing the cutoff will be. But it's just a guess. At the end of the day, I always recommend going higher. Reality is a virtue I wish I had. I'm such a spender. I mean, I have days where I go back and forth. I definitely am a very frugal person, to put it in the nicest way possible. I'm cheap. I'm downright cheap. But then there's other days where I'm thinking like, man, can't take it with us, you know? Might as well use it. Screw it. Black Seraphim sending over to, thank you, dude, saying I'm ready for my timeout. 1 parry fart, hashtag clean. Okay. All right, coming right up. Hold on. There we go. And there you go. Oh man, Black Seraphim. You're a very unusual person. I hope you know this. But you're now timed out. Hey BG, did variant 3.3.1 Colossus in 23 hits with Cable with 61 degen. 61? Wait, what? It can go that high? Wait, 60? That doesn't even make sense. 23 hits at most. Isn't it only 2 degens per heavy? Or is there some special node there that for some reason allows you to do more or something like that? No matter which champ gets buffed, their playstyle will be based on parry heavy like most other overhauls. I don't know if that would be true. There's overhauls that you don't have to do parry heavy with. We certainly have some, but I mean, there's only so many different options you have for champions. But some of the most popular ones are not parry heavy. Falcon in recent times. Venom in a little bit older times. One of the Magnetos is parry heavy, but the other one is not. It's a good split. Two degens per heavy, plus the node applies bleed, I guess. Oh, and when a... Oh, I see. Okay. Because when you apply a bleed to Cable, the opponent is degened. Okay, I didn't realize that. That's crazy, man. I'm so used to playing Cable, like seeing that interaction with Cable where you can only get 1 degen on yourself. You know, because normally when you're fighting against Cable, they're not gonna have they're not a horseman, right? And one of the ways to counter that degen is like just to go nuts. You know, like keep triggering bleeds to keep refreshing the degen, and as your power meter fills up, the degen becomes weaker and weaker and all that. Dang, that's so crazy, man. What a fight, getting that many degens going. Oh, that had to have been really fun. Sick. Battlefield Gaming's and over $1. Thank you very much. Where are you at? Tweet BG. I know you've seen these before, but I love using them for my tweets. Okay. What do we have? Hold on. Let's see what we got. All right, 2 out of 4 buffed so far. Guillotine definitely is the one I want buffed most, dude. You just want all of your that's funny, man. Just want all of your pops buffed. Also free side event crystal was pretty cosmic level reward. Hang on, I'm getting destroyed by this kingpin. Let me check that out in just one sec. Don't want to lose this fight. Get out of my face, kingpin. Thank you. Okay. Also free side event crystal was pretty cosmic level reward. Dude, congrats, man. Congrats on the cosmic ghost rider. Interesting. Dude, I still got to get a cosmic ghost rider myself. I got to keep doing the side quest. How many fights do you have to do to get that? Let me look at that real quick, because this is something I need to check as well. I think I claimed some of the rewards already, some like the low level rewards. I shouldn't have done that, but okay. 100 fights on epic or greater difficulty. How does anyone have screenshots of how hard the opponents are in epic, like how much health they have or something that they could send over on Twitter? It's easier for me to see that way. If you don't have a screenshot, if you just put like the number in the chat, even like how attack and health, and what kind of nodes even too would be really helpful. All that info. Really want to get a cosmic ghost rider, Brian, so you can teach me how to play him? Well, that's one of the reasons why I'm really tempted. There's a lot of planning that I'm trying to work out right now, but Cosmic Ghost Rider, he's in the arena, and I've been back and forth on whether or not it's worth it or even possible to get a new champion like the day you start playing and just start grinding in the arena. Would it even be possible to get a basic champion? It'd be fun to try for. And yeah, getting Cosmic Ghost Rider, that would do a lot. Problem is, I wouldn't have that champion until day 4. So like, what am I supposed to do until day 4? Epic is easier than legendary. Well, yeah, I know that part. Wait, 15k, like 15k health, or is there a reason you wouldn't just do legendary and still have a count? Oh, Hobbit, I'm talking about on a new account, dude. I don't think I could handle legendary on a new account. In fact, I know there's no way that I could. But, okay, so if I can get this reward, that'd be a 5-star. There's some really powerful 5-stars in here, man. Not all of them, but some of them would certainly help in a new account challenge. Did I already claim? I would get an awakening gem too. It's a class one though. It's not generic. So, what are the odds that would actually help me out? Does anyone have the objective to get the legendary crystal? Because I think I claimed that already. But I don't remember how many fights you had to do or what the description of it was. 15k PI, okay. Around 15 to 20k PI, so 75k health and 5k attack. Alright. 75k health is still a lot. To be doing that and like going through multiple fights. If it was just like one fight, okay, not a big deal, but 75 fights, okay. Epic nodes are pretty easy except Mixmaster, I guess. Okay. That could be pretty tough on a new account. Okay, well, I'll have to kind of still evaluate that stuff after the stream. Too hard to think about exactly how hard it would be to go through all that stuff. But or if it'd be worth it, like like reward wise, that's actually the biggest concern. Is like, I mean, how good would the rewards be for a new account? Would I be able to rank up my champions? Would I be able to get tier 4 basics? And I mean, I imagine tier 4 basics are in there, but you know, tier 4 basics, tier 4 class catalysts, and how many of them, kind of thing. 1 second, sending through Twitter. Okay. Appreciate it. Ryan, would you like a BAM to add Mangog Tango? Really? Boo. Actually, on a serious note, yes, I would. If they had a synergy for oh, that would actually be so good. Mangog Tango. Yes, I would like to see that. Doom's my favorite. He's such a powerhouse champ by himself. My all-time favorite in the game is Killmonger. He was my first rank 3 6-star. Yeah, was someone else asking about Killmonger? But yeah. He's the powerhouse of powerhouses, pretty much. Angus Bruce, sending over a buck. Where you at? Thank you very much, dude. Last one is BG tweet. Okay. Hang on. Ooh, dude. You got yourself a Cosmic Ghost Rider, too. Did you get this guy from the free 5-star side quest featured? Know any good how-to use videos? I don't. There's definitely a lot of gameplay with Cosmic Ghost Rider on the YouTubes, but offhand, I haven't watched any of them, so I wouldn't even be able to direct you of where to watch them. Just gonna have to do a little searching. But congrats, man. Okay. Appreciate these screenshots. So let's see what we got here. Oh God, you know, I can't, man. This really hurts to see. 22k PI Storm Pyramid X. Okay, 50k health though, and 3700 attack. I could maybe work with that. And it is 75 fights of master or higher. God. I wish this 5-star crystal was master or higher. Epic is... That could be tough. How many fights around is it, too? Is it 6 individual fights and then the boss? I suppose I could skip some of the items that I don't think I'm gonna need, maybe. But I'd probably need pretty much everything. It's not like I can just skip over gold or something like that. I'm gonna be desperate for gold. I so badly want to do a new account challenge, but I'm still questioning if this is the one, guys. If this is the side event. James sending over a buck as well, saying Twitter. James, I don't know if I have a tweet from you. Oh, here we go. It was just delayed. Okay. I was sitting there having a pity party about how I wouldn't be able to wake my 5-star Omega Red from the arena due to lack of enough champs. And there you go, dude. Nice, man. Congrats. It's funny how it works out like that sometimes. Very nice, dude. Very, very nice. Dark sending over another 5. Thanks, man. Saying, hey, BG, we talking about you and Lag stream. How old are you, 33 or 34? 34. Had to bust out a little math real quick. 34. Somewhat recently, 34. But lie and say 94. I just have really good skincare practices, you know. I'm actually 94 years old. You can skip over 5-star 6 stones though. That's probably true. 5-star 6 stones I could skip over. Yeah, I probably wouldn't be able to use those. Usually this month's event quest is kind of lame. Yeah, it's not the best one ever. I don't know. It's okay. I just see it as okay. Not the best, not the worst. It's just alright. Dark sending over another 2 saying, haha, I was right. You were right indeed. Thank you, dude. BG looks young because he eats lots of beans. Yeah, I don't just eat the beans too. I spread it, you know, make a bean paste. That's what I do to treat my skin and make myself, you know, looking young. Keeps the wrinkles away and all that. Except when I raise the eyebrows, you know. Anyway. James sending over another buck. Sorry. And wait, it's your birthday? Happy birthday. Oh, God. Really, James? You know damn well it's not my birthday. But thank you. Shane Ramsey sending over to you saying you're 34 today. You too, Shane? Damn it. Happy birthday. You too. No, damn well it's not my birthday, Shane. How dare you? Really don't think this event is the one. The rewards are too random for fights that take too long. As much as I want to see the new account challenge so badly, I'd wait to see the new month events. Yeah. You know what's really pushing it for me to want to do it now? 2 things. Number 1, I do like the idea of maybe trying to go for Cosmic Ghost Rider in the arena. That could be fun. But again, you know, by the time I get Cosmic Ghost Rider, we're already so deep into things. Like, is it too long to get Cosmic Ghost Rider on day 4? I mean, maybe it's not. I don't know. If I get Cosmic Ghost Rider on day 4. The other issue with Cosmic Ghost Rider, I guess, is that I can't really use him for too many of the variants. Because he's a hero, right? Let me just double check his tags. Yeah, he's a hero, and it'd be lovely if I could take this guy through the hero variant, the newest variant, and I could through one of the chapters, but I mean, after that one chat, like, what about the rest of the chapters, you know? So, I don't know how helpful he'll actually be. And I can't, he's not a mystic, so I can't use him in variant 5. He's not a villain, so can't use him in variant 6. Because by day, you know, by day 4, that's really what I need to be doing is variants. Like day 4, day 5, probably variants. Could still actually clear through Act 5, like the first time clear through Act 5, and then day 6 would be variants maybe. And then day 7, try to push for Cav. God, it's so much harder. It's gonna be so much harder doing it completely free to play. Grayson Cruz and Nova Buck. Thank you very much. Saying, hey, BG, just finished Act 7 Exploration, and I'm close to forming a Tier 5 Cosmic for Corvus to get Thronebreaker. Nice. Should I explore some variants to try to get Thronebreaker or start Act 6 Exploration? I think the variants are easier. So normally I'd recommend the variants. You get a bunch of other goodies along the way too. I mean, you could say that about Act 6 as well. But in my opinion, I would just pick out whatever variant your roster is best suited for and just start chipping away at that. The paths are shorter, the quests themselves are significantly smaller. Yeah, you don't get to choose the 25% crystal in any way, shape, or form. You just gotta hope for the best, hope that it's a 1 in 6 chance and it actually comes through. But I think for the amount of effort in comparison to Act 6, I think it's worth doing. So I'd recommend variants, and then just hope that, you know, if you don't get it from the variants, hope that you can just keep pulling in 10% from the monthly event quest, since it's the Nexus crystal now, you know, basically 50% chance to give you what you want. And yeah, that's probably the way I'd play it personally. It's always up to you, of course, but that's what I would do. Thank you for the buck, dude, and good luck to you. Daenerys, not you too. Landing over to us, and happy birthday, BG. Wow. Thank you very much, even though it's not my birthday. Oh my goodness. Orange Juice sending over Euro saying, couldn't possibly miss my favorite streamer's birthday. Happy birthday, BG. Are you guys serious right now? I've been getting trolled for years about the birthday thing. And tonight you guys are just like, yeah, let's step it up a level and really send some birthday wishes. Get out of here, all of you. MC Yeezus, yeah, Joe Buck saying, did I hear a week-long challenge? Thinking about it. Not it's not confirmed or anything like that. I'm desperate to do it. I really want to do it, man. There's so much fun. People ask to see them all the time. And I've just been waiting for the right side quest to come along, and we just haven't really had it. So at this point I'm kind of stretching. Oh, I think I said this, but I might have gotten distracted, so I'll say it again either way. I really want to do the I really wanted to do one more challenge when we could still sell champions. You know, this would be the last opportunity where I could still sell champions. So there's another reason. Marco sent it over to them New Zealand Bucks. How do you say your last name? Is it Rice? Rias? I don't know. It's maybe not even, maybe none of the above. So sorry that I don't know how to pronounce it. But Marco, thank you very much for the 2, saying, hey BG, please could you check my last message? Sure. Marco. Last one is, hey BG, I've just started map 7 and want some advice. I've had a bit of trouble in my first section. Prove yourself and Mixmaster. That's a rough combo. I use Corvus, but hoping there are other champions that I could use. I don't take that path. If there are other people in the chat right now that do take that path in map 7, please, you know, let us know the champs you use. Well, my game just froze for a second there. From what I recall, my alliance mates, they do use Corvus for that path. It's annoying, but I'm pretty sure that's who they use. And just do, like, you know, parry medium lights over and over again until you can actually deal damage, kind of thing. I think that's who they use. But yeah, if anyone else in the chat takes those paths. Just off the top of my head, who would I use for Mixmaster Improve Yourself? Trying to think about a sustainable option. You know, there's a lot of champions that can handle Mixmaster. Actually, Mixmaster is really not too bad if you just do parry, open with a light, open with 2 lights actually. Parry, light, medium, light, medium. You can get a full 5-hit combo in. So after 3 combos, you're ready to deal damage. The problem with Corvus is, of course, at that point, you're also down a whole lot of charges. Falcon is who I was imagining too, Austin, but I was thinking he's not very sustainable, right? So honestly, I'd probably just take in a normal champion that can heal, and I would probably just do what I said, the parry, light, medium. And I don't know if it really matters a whole lot because they're not going to evade. They're going to be stunned that entire time. Or is there like limber on those nodes? I actually don't know if some of them have like limber or something. Would Elsa Bloodstone work? I'm not super familiar with Elsa's kit. Don't know. But I think that's what I would try personally. So I would still use just champs that can heal, and I would just play it that way. As long as you could stun them. If you can't stun them, then yeah, I would find a way to get True Strike somehow. Falcon or Corvus with Proxima. Something like that. Wish I could tell you more, man, but I've never taken that path. I always take Acid Wash or Caustic Temper. Like, those are my paths in section 1. Black Seraphim sent over to you saying, happy birthday, BG. Oh my goodness. Still. I hate all of you. You know that? Thanks, guys. Taylor sent it over 5 saying, BG just ranked 3 to my 6-star red mags. Nice. Thanks for the advice you gave on the 50 milestone stream. Dude. Congrats on the rank 3, man. That's freaking awesome. Such a powerhouse of a champ. Congrats. Stubbs the Man sent over 5 saying, holy crap, happy birthday, BG. Can I be timed out too, please? Yeah, you don't even have to ask twice. There you go, you're timed out. Really, man. Mike Chan also sent over 2 saying, oh, BG, congrats turning 34. Happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you all so much. You're all so kind. I had a really good birthday. Blew out the candles, and here I am. No. Oh, man. Bunch of trolls. In other news, super excited for the day today. Moving out of my dorm for summer. And with my girlfriend, we're going to see the Demon Slayer movie, Falcon Winter Soldier finale, Mortal Kombat. Dude, Dark was just talking about 2 out of 3 of those. I didn't even realize that's also the Falcon Winter Soldier finale as well. Dang, man. Sounds like there's a whole bunch of entertainment this week. Couple movies coming. Finale of a show. Good stuff. And I'm gonna see none of it. I'm gonna see absolutely none of it. Gandharva sending over 100 rupees. Again, hopefully I'm not messing up your name too much. Saying, hey BG, just became Cavalier. Thanks for the advice about Guillotine 2099. Dude, congrats. Helped a lot. Awesome. How to increase tier 4 class catalyst storage. Happy BG. Oh, man. Thought this was a nice non-trolling message. And then, of course, it ends with happy birthday, BG. Have a nice day. Thank you. Thank you very much. Increasing your storage, like the storage capacity. There's only two ways to increase your storage capacity. One is just by leveling up. I don't know. I don't know if it increases. Like, I don't know the last level that you need to get before it like finalizes increasing. But like, if you're level 60, yeah, then there's only one way to increase the capacity, and that's by picking up the Summoner Sigil. Actually, I think that's it. You don't increase capacity from getting a title at all, right? I don't think any of the titles have anything to do with any of the catalyst capacities increasing, if I remember correctly, but kind of forget to at the same time. Son of a game crash. Easy sending over $1.50 with a salt shaker saying, Brain, how do pickles celebrate their birthdays? They relish them. Happy birthday. You too, easy. With a joke included. Boo, dude. Terrible. Take a freaking lap, man. Boo. Ooh, I should go join AQ. Should go, knock out some Alliance quest fights. Oh, the boss is here. Oh. Let's go fight this boss. How many debuffs do I have myself? I've got weakness and armor break still, huh? I intentionally, so saith Doom, for those of you who are not in map 7. You have these little prompts that you have to complete, otherwise you get these debuffs on yourself. And I intentionally got the debuffs on myself because I'd want it to heal with willpower. I wonder if doing this fight with Medusa would be better. It's probably not gonna be better. Flux dispersal and everything. Alright, let's just go with Hyperion. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get through this fight. I'm gonna time out probably, but I gotta at least try. We gotta make some progress. The removal of links has actually set our alliance back for how fast we normally make it through the map. Just because, you know, people in different time zones unable to. Oh, you know what? With all the willpower healing, I bet I can use more specials. Oh, that's not good. Oh no. Okay. Let's try again. You don't to do map 7 for Sosaith. We do it on day 5 of map 6 too. Oh, you don't have to do map 7 to do Sosaith? That's what you're saying? Man, I just got annihilated right here. Let's pop a revive. And since I still have the willpower healing, I might be able to survive. Let's try. I can't believe I got rocked by that special one, man. I should have backed up further, I think. Alright, but we got some good willpower healing going. Look at that, man. Plus 407. Still bleeding out a little bit, but that's okay. I gotta slow play things a little bit here. Okay, now let's get a heavy attack off. We can start doing some damage now at this point. Bait this out. The armor break means I take a little bit more damage on parries, but it's manageable with the willpower healing, you know. Wait for the next prompt, just in case it tells me I have to throw a special. And it does. Cool. I will unleash the special 3. Should deal decent damage. If I got 7 Furies, 3 Cosmic Charges. Weakness on myself, though, is going to prevent some damage. It's not bad, though. 7% total. Let's bait this out again. Come on, buddy. I need you to use that special, man. Thank you. Alright, I should probably throw some special ones. Just because, you know, I don't want to... Normally, when running suicides, you don't want to throw special ones, but with the willpower healing, right, like I might as well. Should have done a heavy attack just then. It's okay. Okay, I don't want to give him too much power. We're alright. We're okay. I think we just got to go for it. Oh, I didn't stun. I think we're good. Oh, come on, man. Where's the stuns? Still no stuns. We got this, though. Look at this, man. Full yellow freaking bar. Beautiful. All right, that made up for my my failure on the first run there. Pop one revive that I'm gonna pull out of my overflow stash, and finish with a full yellow bar. Easy peasy. All right, let's take the portal. And I'll actually... Well, yeah, let me do this fight too. I might as well. Let's do it. Brain, you need to factor in the you can't sell champs anymore too. I'd say do it this month. I am factoring in. I mentioned that a couple of times. That's the whole reason why I want to do it, like, now and not next month, you know? Wow, you didn't poke your alliance? They were all poked not that long ago. I don't even know if I'm able to. I'll give him a poke after this if I'm able to. God, so saith Doom is a lovely modifier. It makes things so easy. It was the most brutal modifier originally. Like, unplayably difficult when it first came out. And now it's just infinitely abusable. Like, it was the biggest swing. It's really bizarre the way Kabam decided to balance this one. But whatever. Okay. Oh, I could do this fight too. Dang it. Alright, fine. One more fight. And then I'll get out of here. This one is not normally on my path. This is spiked armor. The other nodes I was taking was also caustic temper. That's why I need the furies and poison immunity. But we can take out this fight too. No more linked nodes. Might as well. Oh crap! I was not hitting this guy enough. I might die here, actually. That was really poor management on my side there. Okay. Oh, that was way too many hits. Okay, let's bait this out. Quick, 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 quick. Come on, come on. Oh, I couldn't even dex it because I have this anti-dex thing on myself. Okay. All right. We're doing okay again. Ah, we got it. Rough fight. I really botched that one, man. Was not keeping track of my 10-hit combos as much as I would have liked. All right, can we? How do you poke all? Oh yeah, I can't even poke all. It's on cooldown. All right, let me get a message out to my battle group real quick. And where is the revive I'm gonna claim? I gotta use some SIGs. Here we go. This is the revive I'm claiming, so. It was gonna expire either way. Cool. All right. Back to the arena. Back to the arena. Why would so say if Doom's tough before versus now? It was like literally impossible without effectively cheating to get through on certain paths, I should say. On certain paths, it was fine, I guess. But you have like 45 seconds now to get through it, whereas before you had like, I don't know, 15 or something. You had like no time to perform the actions that you had to complete. Also, there were times where you had to use 2 different specials. Now, like when the prompt comes up that tells you have to use a special, if you get that twice, you can just use 1 special too, and that will cover it. But previously, it wouldn't work that way. So you actually had to use 2 specials in order to get rid of that double prompt, which is with certain champions just actually impossible. And then factoring in, like, you know, you need to use certain specials to counter certain nodes. Like, I was using King Groot, and technically, yeah, there's other options to get through, what's it called? Acid Wash. But I was using King Groot, and you have to use a special too with King Groot in order to deal the damage. Now you have a synergy available too, but like, especially if a champion's attack animations are slow though, how on earth are you supposed to get off 2 specials in that time? Like, it just didn't even make sense. The way the node was designed completely didn't make sense. Also, the debuffs were stronger, I believe, so that you could not just farm willpower healing. It was like triple nerfed. More than what was necessary, but at the same time, it carries over from fight to fight, so that's probably why they were a little bit looser on the tuning for it. But what you had to do, depending on the mods that showed up, is you would literally just sit there and time out a few times in a row to get rid of those mods. It was ridiculous. GG, just beat the collectors, so yeah, congratulations. Also, what did the magician say to the fisherman? Pick a cod, any cod. Shark puppet. Boo. Boo. He's got 27 regen buffs with red mags and the incursions. Dang, yeah. Dude, red mags is so awesome with buff cornucopia. It's incredible. That's still the best hack for him. It's so good. Hypothetically, if you were grinding for Omega, what score would you want to have before you went to bed? I'd like to be at around... I'd probably like to be at around 13 million. Did someone say a joke last night? They did. I'd like to be around 13 million probably. Like, you don't have to be at 13. Like, all right, let's say Omega Red did actually go for 35, which again is just a guess. I'd say anything over 10 and you're still on pace to hit 35. But because we don't know what the champ's gonna go for, I would like to be at around 13. That way I'd feel confident that I'd be able to hit like 42 or something like that by the time the arena was over. That's probably what I'd be shooting for, by the way, guys. If I was grinding for Omega Red, I'd be shooting for a little over 40 million. And I'd feel more comfortable with that kind of score. I don't really see him. I mean, I'd find it pretty hard to imagine like 42 million missing Omega Red, you know? Oh, use it. Thank you. Didn't even need to bait. Yo, BG, tweet, Robert. Let me see where you're at. What do we got here? If there's some good tier 5 class catalyst selectors tomorrow for the spring cleaning event and you had to pick one, which one would you rank and why? Also, I'm going to be clearing the Abyss tomorrow as well and have all horsemen at 565 or 6-star rank too. Nice, dude. I would go with Doom. I think it'd be easier to Doom cycle when he's at a little bit of a higher rank because technically your combat power rate increases the higher the rank your champion is. And Doom, I mean, Doom's a beast. So is Torch, of course. But I'm not sure you could even bring your Torch into the Abyss unawakened. It might be dicey. It might be risky. If you're only using him for like, if you only need his flame on for one fight and you make sure that you don't die, then you could bring in unawakened Torch. But if you did need him awakened for multiple fights, which I don't even remember if you do need him awakened for multiple fights, so you might be okay with the unawakened Torch. But like that Mephisto, for example, you're gonna need him awakened for that, right? And if you did die, you wouldn't be able to get the awaken ability back. That might be the only one, so you might be okay still. Because the other fights, off the top of my head at least, I don't think he needs to be awakened. So you're probably okay. Or if anything, you could always use that final slot to bring in like Void, you know, if you want it to be extra safe. Or even just use Doom and just slap the crap out of that Mephisto or something like that. It'd be a little slow, but you wouldn't get stuck. But yeah, I would rank up Doom first. Are you done with all of these story quests? I am, yeah. The only quests that I have not 100% cleared are the latest 3 variants. And I think that's it. Oh, and if we're talking like what's it called? The classic versions of the old quests. Oh, I want to go see something. Now that I think about it, I should have the classic version of the Miles Morales quest done. I'm really curious now. This is the first quest that I think I did back when I actually started playing the game. Well, I think it's like the second monthly that I did when I started playing. I think the first monthly was, I think it was Groot. But Torch can do easy path unawaken. Only need him for Mephisto. Yeah, okay, that sounds about right. Easy. Send it over another $1.50 with the peach butt. Saying, Brain, you probably already answered this, but did you get JD Nasty from your grind? Or is that J-Dynasty? That's probably what that is. I got the 4-star, not the 5-star. The 5-star, I don't know if you were here when I said it. I basically gave up on the 5-star because I was just busy doing other things. Didn't want to grind throughout the day. Would have taken too much time. So I put up 8 million for the 4-star, and I did get the 4-star. Yeah, there we go. Dynasty. My bad. Oh, it's not done. What? I thought these were supposed to be completed if you did the quests originally. Thought that was the whole deal with them. That's weird, man. Unless they reverted that or something. But I for sure did the Miles quest back when I started playing this game. Because I remember fighting Miles Morales. And I remember... Dude, I basically... I used Brutal DLX's strategy. Without knowing it. Because I didn't know what his strategy was to get through Realm of Legends. I was still new to the game. But I couldn't handle evade champions at the time. For one, there weren't as many good options at the time. Two, I was still new, so even if I had good options, man, I probably still would have got my ass kicked. And three, evade was kind of buggy at the time. It was kind of buggy for a while, man, where you just didn't have any opportunity to get away if the opponent evaded it. Sometimes, at least. So no matter how fast your reactions were, you were just screwed. And then they eventually changed the way evade worked a little bit in the player's favor. So I used Electro against the final Miles Morales boss. And Electro just, you know, between me actually dealing damage to Miles and Miles kind of, you know, taking that self-reflected damage, I was able to take him down. With a few revives. Definitely with a few revives. OMG, the evade bug, don't give me nightmares. Yeah, man, it was pretty nightmare-inducing. BG, is 6-star AA worth rank 2? Yeah. I don't know what your other options are, though. Or if AA is awakened. If he's not awakened, then a 5-star awakened AA would be better. Eric Nelson standing over, Buck. Thank you, dude. Saying, BG, it turns out my mom had to cancel her plans, so I'm not home alone all weekend, so I can't sell my soul to Winter Soldier and Labyrinth for the 3 paths I wanted to do. Looks like Winter Soldier and Labyrinth only get 1/3 of my soul. That's probably for the best anyway, dude. You don't want to burn yourself out on that stuff too hard, you know? It's probably for the best. Also, don't have the option to bring Sunspot to rank 3. Or you also have the option to bring Sunspot to rank 3 if there's more than 50% of tier 5 class catalyst selectors. He's awakened at Sig 104. Does that change your opinion at all? I'm also looking for a prestige bump. I mean, not really. Like, if you have the opportunity to rank up Doom, then I would say rank up Doom. He's just so good, and he's going to help you out in the Abyss, save you resources, and he's just an all-around powerhouse of a champion. So, no, I would still go with Doom if I were you. I mean, you could always rank up Sunspot later. It's not like you're forever going away from Sunspot. I would definitely still pick Doom. If they launched 6-star Wolvie, he'd be broken and the best DPS champ in the game as long as the opponent could bleed. It does sound like he's a beast with Apocalypse. You think they'll do it, Static? How did you manage Spectre from So Saith Doom so you could heal up with the other debuffs? Oh, so I didn't have... Spectre wasn't on during the Magneto boss fight because I already went through previous fights. Enough... Like, I just let those debuffs stack up for the most part. Some fights they stack up, sometimes they don't. And, you know, they each last like 3 fights or whatever it is. So that it just fell off naturally before I got to Magneto. It reapplied in the next fight, going through Ghost Rider, but it's only a 75% healing reduction. It's not a 100%. So even with Spectre on, you'll heal a bit. It's just greatly reduced. If you could rank down one champ, who would it be? No one. I don't like ranking down champs. Takes away from the story of my account. I honestly hope that we never get ranked down tickets again, unless it's because a champ got nerfed. If a champ gets nerfed, totally justified. Send the rank down ticket. Steven Ferraros and over 2. Thank you, dude. Saying, hey BG, if you had to marry a champ, who? P.S. Hot. Well, let's see. I would need to marry someone super strong because my actual wife would kill me or try to if I didn't have some serious protection available. So, who is the strongest champ in the game? Gotta be pretty strong. I would probably marry Immortal Hulk. And that's because I figure Laura probably would be able to get Immortal Hulk down once. But since he's immortal, you know, he'll just come back and then I'll still have a guard, so. Yeah, I think I'd marry Immortal Hulk. It's the only option I got, man. It'd have to be an XL size champ for sure. Brian would marry X23. Isn't her name Laura? That's true. That is true. That's one of Laura's actual favorite champions too. Is X23. Hey BG, what up, Lazarnian? How about Shazam like app? But for which? Wait, what? For which of my several 7-year-old anecdotes I've shared with you on this over the years? Wait, what? How about Shazam like app? For which of my 7-year-old anecdotes I've shared with you over the years? Shazam, that's the app that if a song's playing, you could hear it, right? Or like it identifies the song. That's what Shazam is, right? About Shazam like app, but for which off my 7-year-old anecdotes I've shared with you over the years. I'm not sure what you're saying. You've lost me, last Onion. LOL, never mind. Alright. I guess I ain't that bright, dude. You gotta remember that. Whatever you're saying was going right over my head. Rank 5 Crossbones or Cap IW, both Sig 120. Both good champs, but they're very different champions. Do you need ability accuracy reduction? If you do, then you go Crossbones. If you don't... if you don't, then I would probably go Beardo. I think that Crossbones, his damage potential is ridiculously higher than, you know, way higher than Cap Beardo's. But at the end of the day, Cap Beardo, there's no real pressure to play him. He still has way higher block proficiency and survivability. There's still a lot of reasons to go Beardo over Crossbones. But if you need to reduce ability accuracy, then yeah, Crossbones is where it's at. PG, potatoes or sweet potatoes? Potatoes. I'm not a fan of sweet potatoes. Happy birthday, Pelon. What's up, Lakers bodyguard? Wish you many more birthdays. Like, many, many more. Lakers bodyguard, you know it's not my birthday. And you know tomorrow isn't either. Or the day after that, man. PG, did you watch the Shang-Chi trailer? No, I did not. I don't like to watch trailers. If I'm gonna watch a movie, which I'm not even sure if I'm gonna watch this movie, but For me, there's zero reason to watch a trailer. Because either I'm gonna watch the movie, and in that case I don't want any spoilers. Which trailers are usually filled with them. Or I'm not gonna watch the movie, in which who cares? Why would I watch the trailer if I'm not gonna watch the movie? So I actually hate movie trailers. Chris Witters and an over 20. Chris, thank you very much. Super generous of you, man. Saying BG recently opened 25-star crystals and got Silver Surfer. It's great since I was using my 4-star with Doctor Doom to clear Act 5. Does need to be awakened, and I'm at the champion boss. What are some good counters for him? And does a 5-star Silver Surfer need to be awakened? Wait, hold on. You're at the champion boss. Wait. Which boss are you at? Like when you say the champion boss, I'm thinking Act 6 champion boss, but you're saying Act 5. I don't think Silver Surfer needs to be awakened. I can't remember though. I'm going to Aunt May real quick. Okay, it increases buff potency. So he technically doesn't need to be awakened, but I mean, of course, like most cosmic champions, Silver Surfer, he does gain a bunch of power from his buffs. Increasing the potency of them would be helpful, but he technically doesn't need to be awakened. I will say this though, Silver Surfer, he's not the most popular champion to attack with. He's best known for like his incredibly high prestige. Some people do like using him for attack though, that's for sure. But what I'm getting at is, you know, try him out for yourself. It sounds like you already are a fan of Silver Surfer, which is cool. But you may have to see like feel it out if he feels powerful enough to you without being awakened. But there's nothing about his awakened ability that says like, yeah, you have to have him awakened in order to be played. It's just he's a bit, you know, his buffs are stronger when awakened. That's it. And not that much stronger either. I mean, 50% at max sig, I guess that is kind of a big deal, but at the lower sigs, you wouldn't even notice a difference. But okay, so you're doing both. Gotcha. Act 6, I'm doing both. Okay. So no, I mean, you could, if you like using Silver Surfer, the 5-star would be stronger than the 4-star. Absolutely. Even though your buffs wouldn't be as strong as the 4-star version, overall, just having a higher like stats to work with of a 5-star and stuff like that, it would be an upgrade, even unawakened. What synergy does he have with Doom 2? I know he has one. I just forget what it does. Crit, and then oh, each time the aura is activated, Doom taps into the power cosmic, gaining a random buff for 8 seconds. Dude, that's pretty cool. I didn't even realize that was a thing. Obviously, I knew they had a synergy together, but does Silver Surfer not get? Oh wait, it tells you the buffs here. Okay. Armor up, energize, and fury. Okay. Man, those buffs would be up a lot too, because Doom's aura is up a lot. Interesting. Does Silver Surfer not get a unique buff from this guy though? I would have thought he got a unique buff. I guess he just gives the buffs. Interesting. Oh, and he gets this one from these three, but okay. Very interesting. I still don't have a Silver Surfer as a 5 or 6 star. Still have yet to actually pull the champion. But that's a cool synergy. I didn't realize that was a thing. Eric Nelson. Oh, Chris, thank you again, though, man. Very generous of you, dude. Congrats on your Silver Surfer there, dude. I would love to pull one myself. Eric Nelson sending over $1. Thank you, dude. Saying, BG, I'm so mad right now. So this is my first week in Map 5 AQ Alliance, and all week I take a path in Section 2 that gives me the Avengers and evade charge for Corvus. And some guy who plays Aegon took my path because I got an AQ a little late because my internet wasn't working. And the guy doesn't even use Corvus. He uses Aegon and Guillotine 2099, so no need for those fights. Dang, yeah, man. Did you let him know? Because here's the thing about alliances. Communication is key. You like, if something pisses you off, just let them know. You know, just say, hey, you know, in the future, you know, just ask him to leave those fights for you. That way you can get your Corvus charges. And I'm sure he'll be cool about it. I'm sure he didn't realize, you know, he was probably just thinking, oh, let me take these fights because they need to go down. So always communicate stuff like that, because that'll keep happening until you let him know, you know. Just message him in the AQ chat. Okay, all right, good. But yeah, that happens to a lot of people until you know, of course, you mention it. I always try to be cautious of that myself, because there's a lot of different fights that you can get Corvus charges on. You know, especially there's always like an Ultron early on in my paths that I try to leave up, or actually that's probably what gets discussed the most in our alliance chat, in our AQ chat at least. Like, do you need a mutant charge? Do you want me to save this fight? No, I'm good. Okay. Doesn't happen every day, but not much gets talked about in terms of AQ. We've got our paths and we kind of just go to town. Hey BG, will there be 4 rounds of this Omega arena? Oh man, dude, you gotta stop spamming. I think, is that the second time you got timed out for spamming? It is. Okay. One more time and we're just gonna ban you, dude. I'm not gonna answer your question if you're spamming. You gotta have respect for everyone else in the chat too. But if you come back and spam again, we're just gonna ban you. BG, a good counter for the champion boss in Act 6, thanks. Oh, okay, so I mean, Doom is a good counter. Personally, I used Sim Supreme for all the fights. I didn't have Doom. Actually, was Doom even out at the time? He might have come out before I 100% it, but I use Sim Supreme the most. Honestly, most of the Mystic champions are good counters though. So Sim Supreme, Sorcerer Supreme, Doom. I don't know how Claire is on that fight. Someone in the chat mention, please mention how Claire does. Morningstar, I was about to call her Proxima. I always do that. I always confuse the two for whatever reason. But Morningstar can be good for the fight. So yeah, a lot of the Mystics. Outside of the Mystics, you have some good options as well. She-Hulk is good for the entirety of the fight. For the final 10% of the fight, Beardo works wonders. He's great for it. He can be used in other areas besides the final 10%, but he's going to struggle in some instances to get through some of the phases. Just because he's not going to be able to stop the champion's healing the way that the other champions can nullify it and stuff, or stagger. But for the final 10%, when that healing's no longer there and you just want to, you know, block some hits to evade the final and like Dex's specials and stuff like that, Beardo's really good for it. Thing, a Sig 200 Thing can just kind of stand there and you know, tank the damage when the champion has all of his furies and stuff. You have a 6-star Sim Supreme, beautiful, dude. Yeah, that's who I used every single time for it. I love Sim Supreme for that fight. It's a tough fight, but I think Sim Supreme is great for it, man. Really, really good. Eric Nelson sent over another bug. Thanks, man. Saying, BG, it's a Cap Beardo and OG Spidey. I take a tech charge in section 1 and sometimes take the Emma with enhanced heavy for a mutant charge. And then I get those 2 charges and I do like 75% on the APOC boss. Yeah. All right. So you still have 2 charges, it sounds like, right? Honestly, even with 2 charges, Corvus, I mean, he's a beast. The third charge, I mean, of course, the additional charges help, but diminishing returns sets him pretty good. So as long as you have those first 2 charges, man, you should still be able to do a ton of damage. So should be good. But dude, thank you for another buck. Appreciate it. Yo, Spider-Gwen works nicely too. Same with Stealthy. Yeah. Slow. Easy saying Dragon Man as well. Yeah, any kind. Basically, for that fight, for the champion boss, you want nullification, staggers, or the slow debuff. That way you can prevent him from evading. All those things work. But Sim Supreme, I honestly want to go back in there and try with Sorcerer Supreme to see if I like the fight even more with Sorcerer Supreme, since you have Nullify and Slow. But from my experience, Sim Supreme was the best. Like, those 2 synergize really well together too. I would love to just take in both of those champs all synergized up. That'd be a really good time. I'm gonna have to do that at some point. I'm just too lazy to, since I've already, you know, done the fight before, but it would be fun to go back with that combo. Oh, by the way, Mystic Dispersion, incredibly helpful. Get as high of level Mystic Dispersion as possible. You know, rank 4 or rank 5 is best case scenario, obviously, but you know, it gets expensive. So if you could at least get rank 3 unlocked and have rank 3, it makes a world of difference having that extra power gain. Without the extra power gain, you can't get off as many specials, and it'll be a struggle. So get whatever you can unlocked for Mystic Dispersion. I think, I mean, I know I have 5 out of 5 MD now. I think there was a period of time where I only had rank 4 potentially for the fight. Man, I don't remember. I remember we got refunded when Mystic Dispersion changed. We got refunded and had to, you know, re-unlock all of it, and I didn't unlock it all right away. So it might have been during the time where I didn't have it maxed out. I don't know. Just unlocked Mystic Dispersion yesterday. Already liking it with Doom. It's so good. Doom honestly doesn't even need it. Like, other champions benefit from it way more. Champions that have like a little bit of a slower power gain, like Sim Supreme. But yeah, of course, like most Mystic champions, you're gonna have a good time with Mystic Dispersion. There are times where it's like too much power to handle, but for the most part, a lot of Mystic champions, they have good special 3s. So Worst case scenario, you're just popping a special 3 when you wanted to pop a special 2, and most of the time it's okay. PG, would you say Corvus's damage will become outdated? I mean, not really. If you think about it, people use Corvus in the Abyss. Like, okay, so the biggest thing about Corvus is he runs out of charges. So, best case scenario, you can kill the opponent before you run out of charges. And that's why he's so useful in areas like Alliance Quest, that the individual fights. I mean, it's one of the reasons why he's so good in Alliance Quest. Obviously, the other is his ability to cheat death. But he's so fast in Alliance Quest because you get to a special 2 and you end the fight with that special 2. In something like Act 7, you will see more variety because you will deplete your charges before being able to kill the opponent. So it could be more enjoyable using other champions. But then you even look to the absolute most extreme, the marathon style content like the Abyss, and Corvus is still getting used there even. So you might not use Corvus everywhere all the time, but he's always going to be relevant, I think. It's just so much damage, and so it's a lot of damage. It's fast, easy damage, and he has utility too. Like, he's not just for damage. That's what he's known for because he has those guaranteed crits. But he's also immune to bleed and shock. Let's pull up on Aunt May actually. Where is this dude? Here we go. We don't need that. Claims immunity. Here we go. Wait, frostbite too? How did I not know that? Alright, Corvus Glaive does not take damage from cold snap, bleed, shock, debuffs, nor frostbite while glaive immunity is active. Insane. That's so ridiculous. When Glaive's immunity reactivates or is disabled, those debuffs are purified and Corvus takes no damage. That's even more insane too, is like, you know, you think, okay, I'll just disable his glaive charges and then he'll take some damage, so I'll hit him with a heavy attack or something like that. No. He's just gonna purify it. It's a crazy amount of utility. Like, honestly, listen, don't kill me for saying this, guys. All right, it'll never happen. Kabam is not going to nerf any champions. They just refuse to, right? So it's not happening. But if it were up to me, if I could take something away from Corvus, it wouldn't even be his damage. I think, okay, you want this guy to be just like the burstiest right out of the gates, crazy damage after he gets some charge, of course. Cool, man. Make Corvus that champion. But the OP part for me is like, okay, he can be used in so many situations because of these immunities. People don't even really use him for that. Well, some people do. Don't get me wrong. I do remember seeing people use him in Alliance Quest on lanes that have like shock and stuff too. But it's like it's the stacking immunities and stuff like that I don't like. It's the same thing with Ghost, where Ghost is like super OP in terms of her damage. But the part I really hate about Ghost the most, because you can add damage to any champion you want. That's easy to balance. But the part I actually hate about Ghost the most is that, like, think about skill champions. What is one of the things that skill champions identify as? They can shrug off debuffs. A lot of them can, right? Maybe not every kind of debuff, but even Black Panther here, he can shrug off stuns. This is like one of the earlier forms of shrugging off debuffs, but that's kind of their thing, is they shrug off debuffs. And Ghost can do it better than the entire skill class, pretty much, you know? So it kind of just devalues what other champs bring to the table, you know? If you want a champion that has immunities, maybe they shouldn't also hit like a dump truck. Anyway, I'm sorry. Like I said, guys, don't be mad at me for saying that. He's not going to get nerfed. He's been around forever this way. I was just Just saying for the sake of saying it. But alright, Doofus Puncher. I don't know if Doofus Puncher is in here today. I saw the pop-up. Member 3 months in a row. Thank you, dude. Shout out to all the channel members. Much appreciated. Never's content. It may be harder. Can confirm rank 3 Corvus with suicides and boost is stupid strong. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely still best in an area where you can just kill the opponent with that first special too. But the fact that he can be used in Ever's content is still speaks pretty highly of how good a champ he is. He's the second AQ and Alliance War God behind Blue Cyclops, of course. Right now I'm running Doom, Black Widow, Clairvoyant, Quake, White Mags, and Fury for 6.1. Do you have any tips or better options, or am I good? Those are great champions, man. So you're probably good. 6.1. The first quest in there is like the most annoying one, in my opinion. Being no retreat. But I think you'll be good. Corvus just heals up from willpower. Yeah, that's the other nice thing, is he does get a lot of healing from willpower. You do take a lot of damage playing Corvus if they do survive specials, because you know that recoil damage adds up, and because he still has the poison on himself, that healing does get reduced. But it certainly does help to balance out that recoil damage. As long as you can kill with a special too, then yeah, you'll stay healthy as well. The other thing nice about actually taking damage with Corvus is you dip below 50% health pretty frequently, but you stay alive because of your glaive charges, but you get some additional attack from the Courage Mastery too. Red Cyclops is the most effective champ, not Blue Cyclops. That's true. It's not blue. It's the red one. How many 6 stars do you need before taking on the first featured Arena 5-star grind? I don't know if I could really answer that. You technically don't need any, but of course the 6 stars make it way easier. Here's what I recommend doing. Run through all of the champions that you can in that arena and just see where that puts you. And then, you know, you can figure out, like, okay, like run all your 5 stars, see how many points that gives you. And then you just, you know, figure you can do that 3 times a day as long as your schedule allows it. And technically even one right before the arena is over. So if you do have that time available, you could technically run 5 stars 10 times in an arena grind. 6 stars, do the same thing. Run whatever 6 stars you have, and you can, you know, you can do the same thing. You can run them 6 to 7 times in a 3-day period if you get the 1 extra right before the round is over. And then 4 stars too. And then you can see what point total that would give you, and if that would be enough or not. PG Sunspot or Captain America Infinity War? For what? You're giving me no context here, man. We talking rank ups? We talking which champ do I like more just in general? I don't know where you're at in the game. Is this Awakening? Sig Stones? They're both great champions. It really just depends on all that other context that I mentioned. In general, the lower the level, the more I prefer Sunspot between the two. The higher the level, they balance out a bit, in my mind. 65 minutes until Mortal Kombat release? It's really coming up, dude. Okay, they're doing a midnight release, eh? Okay. I shouldn't be surprised. That seems to be how they all go, but cool. We can also keep hitting critical on opponent's block to save glaive charges. Yeah, that's true. And you're practically immortal unless you mess up. Yeah. Yeah, it's I always found it really weird too that he can handle the do you bleed node. He's like one of the best counters for do you bleed, because you just hit their block. It honestly makes no sense to me, that interaction, but hey, whatever. It works. So you hit their block, and you can deal more damage with Corvus hitting through the opponent's block than some of the best bleed based champs in the game. Madness, absolute madness. What can 6-star Ronin be used for? Just pulled him from my first 6-star crystal around a week ago. Ronin's a cool champion, but here's the problem with him. He needs to be awakened, and awakening a 6-star, it's not going to be easy. More than that, he actually needs to be high sig level as well. So 6-star Cosmic Ronin, you're probably not going to get a lot of use out of him, if I'm being honest with you. It's a cool pull for the future, but immediately you're probably not going to get much use, other than if you just need a champion that has the stats of basically a 455 champion, without having to invest catalysts. Other than that, yeah, it's pretty much just arena. He can stun lock, and that's one of the... Dude, like, Ronin will always be useful in this game just for his ability to stun lock. He's one of the oldest champions, and without ever even needing to buff him, has always just maintained his value, being able to stun lock opponents. But gotta be high sig level. It's gonna be difficult for me to not watch on HBO because I have tickets for a theater, first movie tickets in a year and a half. Dude, actually sounds like such a good time, man. There's been a few people that have said they're going to watch Mortal Kombat in the theaters. It sounds like a really good time. Like, seriously, the last movie that I went to see in the theaters, I'm 99% sure it was Thor Ragnarok, which is far before the pandemic. But there's something about, like, right now, just knowing that all that stuff was blocked off for a while, and that it actually is opening up again, like, does make me want to go to the theaters a bit. Actually, I saw one. I mean, even like all throughout my life, I never went to the theaters that much. I definitely went more as a kid, and when Laura and I were first dating. I mean, that's just one of the best dates you can have, is just dinner and a movie, man. The classic dinner and a movie. So we used to see a lot more movies in the theaters and stuff. But as a kid, I remember watching Mortal Kombat Annihilation in the movie theater. Let me see what year that came out. Mortal Kombat Annihilation, 1997. So I was only 10 years old. I was only PG-13. I thought it was more violent than that, or more gory, but I guess not. The movie wasn't that good. At the time, I didn't know, and I didn't care. It was Mortal Kombat, so I loved it. Units, right? Hell yeah. Come on, 225 me. 225 me. 75, dang. But I remember watching it with a buddy of mine who, he was basically my best friend growing up. He lived far away, so we never actually got to go to the movies together. He lived like an hour away. But, Annihilation was horrible. Yeah, looking at the reviews, and I remember watching a YouTube clip of it not that long ago, like 6 months ago or something. It does not look like it holds up. The first Mortal Kombat movie, I think is still good. I haven't sat down and watched it from like start to finish, but let me see what it got ratings wise. It came out in 95. Yeah, this ain't too bad. So the first Mortal Kombat is 5.8 out of 10. Annihilation, I think it was 3.7. Rough. But I just remember everything like looked better in the first Mortal Kombat. The story felt stronger and stuff. I don't know. To be clear, like I said, it's been a while since I've seen either of those, but yeah. Okay. Guys, Legacy is streaming. We're gonna raid Legacy. Where is he right now? Dude, he's going for the Grand Master. I don't know where he is on the map, but let's raid Lags. And of course, shout out to Chris for being tonight's biggest D. Chris Witter, thank you very much, man. Really appreciate you. And thank you to everyone else. Appreciate it as always, guys, all the support and just for tuning in, making these streams fun. Would not be fun without you guys. All right, he just finished a fight. I'm really curious to see where he's at. He just killed the next 23. Oh my god, is he about to... Wait. Which quest is he in? Oh, no. Okay. He's taking a portal, and I swear I thought he was porting to the Grandmaster right now. I was like, how perfect timing is this? But he's not quite there yet. But yeah, go show Lags a little bit of love. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. Night Hollywood. Night Dragon Dagger. Night everybody. Enjoy your Mortal Kombats. No spoilers tomorrow if you watch it, please. Later everyone.